Good morning. It is day 4 of a week on keto and pretty hungry. So what could be for breakfast this morning? More eggs? But don't worry, it isn't more bacon. It is in fact salmon. Smoked bloody salmon. How posh am I with my salmon and scrambled eggs? So yes, I'm going to not cook that. I'm going to cook some scrambled eggs and I don't know, lay this gently on the plate beside them. Ooh, what's this? What's this? You want some? Yeah, I don't like eating things out your hand. Are you actually eating that? Because you just look like a black hole on the carpet right now. You've eaten it. You like smoked salmon? Are you a middle-class pussycat? Look how fancy I am. Actually, it's not quite fancy enough yet, is it? So just a little bit of chive on there, just to put the icing on the cake. So let's have a taste. Okay, scrambled eggs, standard. I'm not going to be able to cut this with one hand, am I? Oh, there we go. Never had this combination before. I've had like smoked salmon on sushi before, but never just as a thing on a dish. Cool. Suddenly I really want to vote for the Tories. No matter how many times I wash my hands, they just smell like fish. I'm doomed forever now to have fishy... oh my god, no, I'm not going to say that. So, yes, salmon, lox, and scrambled eggs. Not a bad combination. I can see why people eat it. But it's not something I'm going to rush... I'm going to move my hand, this stinks. It's not something I'm going to rush to have again. But I wouldn't sort of turn my nose up if I had it again, if that makes sense. It probably makes sense. So I'm going to get on with my day. One thing I feel that I should point out is that I haven't pooped since the day I started keto. And we're now on day 4. So I'm feeling a little bloaty. I can feel gurgling and movement, so I'm hoping something's happening. And I'll keep you up to date. You only come to this channel for the best quality content. In a couple of weeks, for an upcoming week on, I'm going to be doing the Ration challenge. That's right, for 1 week I'm going to eat the equivalent that a Syrian refugee eats, which, let me tell you, ain't very much. So if you would like to sponsor me for this week on, I've got a target of £1,000, but anything really helps. So even if you can raise 50p or £50, that would be amazing. I've put all the links in the description. I will of course be documenting my adventures eating refugee rations, so please do join me and please do check out the website because it's a very, very good cause. What do you think would be the worst food you could make into a soup? I mean, you could make some silly guesses, like coffee. Coffee soup would be pretty bad. Or grass. Well, I think I found the worst sounding soup recipe, but it's keto, and I'm on a path of self-destruction, so I guess I have to try it. So how about lettuce soup? That's right, lettuce soup. Yum, 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 yum. So I made this last night, and it, yes, as it would suggest, it does have lettuce in it, romaine lettuce to be exact. There's also cauliflower, a tiny bit of onion, some stock, some herbs, lots of lettuce. I haven't actually tried it yet. It smells interesting. So, yeah, let's give it a try. Tastes like hot lettuce. It's not unpleasant, but it's not pleasant. It's not pleasant. This is the only thing I have today. This would have been much nicer with some bread. It's alright. It seems like a weird thing. Lettuce soup. Lettuce soup. Time to watch some YouTube, yeah! Believe it or not, lettuce soup isn't particularly filling, as you would expect lettuce soup to be. So I am hungry. I'm wishing I had more salmon and more eggs and less lettuce soup. Lettuce soup. I'm not going to get over lettuce soup. Let us cry over the fact that lettuce soup is a thing. So yes, it is approaching dinner time. I am very, very hungry. So I'm going to go and cook something and cry about the fact that lettuce soup exists. Seems to be a lot of ingredients here.
An awful lot.
Yes, and it's only me eating because you ate earlier, didn't you?
I did.
So this is just me, this one. So it's going to be certainly a lot smaller portion than we've been cooking.
You're going to have to eat the whole thing, though.
No, we're not cooking all that beef. It's only going to be a small amount. So what I'm actually going to have, with the help of my glamorous assistant, is an Asian stir fry made with cabbage.
Sounds nice.
It does sound nice. So it's going to take 45 minutes apparently. Let's crack on. Well, Grace is enthusiastically stirring the cabbage there, which is of course cooking in butter.
Obviously.
Of course it is.
What else would you cook it in?
Yeah, I've lovingly chopped some ginger, and there's some stuff there we're going to add in a bit. But I'm looking forward to this because I'm very hungry, basically. In goes the beef. Time to add some spicy spices. Don't forget the awful ginger. But the recipe says it has to be in there, so I'm sure it won't be that bad. Last but not least, a bit of sesame oil. Give it a stir and smells done to me. Well, looks a bit drab. Not very colourful. Let's fancy it up with some pretty massive scallions. Right.
They're not scallions, they're spring onions.
Spring onions. I'll be honest, it's as bland as it looks.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
We put loads of spices in there.
We did. It is spicy. Hmm. Won't be rushing to have this one again.
Ugh.
This is the low point of the week.
I'm glad I've already eaten.
This is shite. I'll be honest, it's shite. Well, that was day 4. And an interesting day. Very interesting day. Lox and scrambled eggs for breakfast. I can see the appeal. I won't be rushing to have it again, but, you know, if you like it, then I understand why. I can't really say the same about lettuce soup. Why that exists, why somebody chose that to be a thing and for that to exist and it shouldn't exist. Won't be having lettuce soup again. And then I've completely forgotten what I had for dinner. Oh yes, my beef and cabbage stir fry. Won't be having that again. That was the worst thing I've had. It was bland, rubbish. Wasn't great. Wasn't great at all. I need something to replace this bad experience. So I'm gonna maybe rejig the end of the week to try and forget the crap Asian beef and cabbage stir fry, because it was crap. It was really bad and bland and boring. So yeah, not a good end to the day, to be honest, is it? So there we are. I've also had a really bad experience trying to make something else, which I will eat tomorrow. But you'll see that in tomorrow's episode, so tune in then. And I mentioned it earlier in this episode, but please do consider checking out my Ration Challenge page. It is going to be an upcoming week on. It'll be starting in June. So please check out the page. Please, if you can, donate to the cause. 50p, 50 quid, whatever you can do, it all really, really helps. I have checked, you can do 50p. And you don't need to be in the UK as well, you can do it from anywhere in the world. It all goes towards this amazing cause, so please do check that out. But if you want to see tomorrow, please do subscribe to the channel, please follow me on social media and all that stuff, it all helps out. But if you don't want to do any of that, just come back for day 5. The thing I made today is just going to be awful.